Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, Robert, on the DKN show. Coming live from Kansas City, Missouri. Well, as you probably already know, and unless you've been in a coma or just don't watch TV unless it's something about Trump, you heard about the shooting of yet another person in their house by the police in Texas. I don't know what the lady's name is. I forgot her name. I know it's a very long name, and I know it begins with A. But either way, it turns out she was in her own house with her 8-year-old son, and she left the door open on her house. Lady across the street called the cops and said that they thought there was somebody in the house, which is kind of fishy to begin with, but that's just me. But anywho, one thing led to another, and the cops show up. They don't knock on the door, they don't ring the doorbell, they don't even turn the sirens on, I'm guessing. And they come out with the guns drawn, and the one cop, Mr. Aaron, tells her to put her hands up. And before she could do any of the stuff that he asked of her, he shot her twice. I believe it was twice. Either way, she was in her own house, and she got shot for it. And yes, it was an African-American lady. Now, I know there's going to be a little bit of left and right on this one, so I'm not even going to go into debate mode here. But it's really fishy that this has happened twice in Texas. This has also happened twice with the police. As you already know, the lady who just got sentenced to 10 years for shooting Brian Jean in his house, in his apartment. And, everybody in there was hugging her and, wishing her good luck and forgiving her and everything. So what about this time around? I mean, the woman was in her own house. She was doing her own thing in her own house. And these cops come out, instead of being neighborly and knock on the door and, hey, is everything okay? Do you live here? And even though it's none of their damn business, but they still could have asked, instead of coming out like they were on a really bad episode of Walker, Texas Ranger, and shoot this lady. No questions, no nothing. He told her to put her hands up, and next thing you know, pop, pop. And she is no longer here to take care of her son, who was there at the time when this was all going down. I know the racial divide in this country has reached the epitome of what the hell is it? And I know a lot of people still think that white is right. And I know a lot of people think that white will always conquer over all. And anything that's not white is worthless. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. That's exactly what they're thinking. But ladies and gentlemen, and especially the police, it is 2019, almost about to be 2020. And this is still a damn issue. I just don't get it. I mean, the lady was in her own house with her door open. That's all she was doing. She was trying to get some air, maybe. It is Texas, and from what I hear, it's pretty damn hot down that way. So she probably had her air conditioner on. She probably just want to get some fresh air or something like that. Who doesn't? And what does she get for that? She gets shot in her own house by the police, who are supposed to serve and protect. Now, I heard that they arrested the man that did the shooting, the officer that did the whole shooting thing. And charges will be brought up. And you'll go to court, and things will be said, and they'll ask some of these questions like, why did you shoot her? When did you shoot her? What was the point? And all that type of stuff, because she didn't have a gun. She did everything the cop told her to do before he popped her ass. So, why shoot her? Whatever happened to tasers? I heard the tasers are pretty great. They actually tase a person, and they still are alive after they finish. All cops are carrying them now. They're the biggest thing now. And it kind of keeps from people using, I don't know, lethal force against somebody that they don't really need to have lethal force against. Say, like, for example, a lady who's in her own house and she's minding her own damn business. Even that would have been wrong. But there is somebody out there right now that's listening to this who is probably sitting in his rocking chair or watching watching some kind of Dallas Cowboys, which, sorry to say, they really sucked this year. And they're probably thinking to themselves, well, she probably deserved it. Because there's always one or two people that think that. There's always one. There's always one person that says that she deserved it. There's always one person that says she probably was doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing. And there's always one person saying that maybe she made a move. What kind of move can you make in your own damn house besides what the cop told her to do? I don't see where the hell the problem was. That'll be like me and my wife sitting at home and watching TV, and all of a sudden the cops bust in like the damn Gestapo, beat the crap out of me because, I am an African American, and they blame me for busting into my house. And I didn't invite him in. I didn't say, hey, come on in, bust in, please. I'd appreciate it. Hey, why don't you hit me on top of the head with a billy club? That'd be cool. No. I don't ask for none of that stuff. Okay? And again, it goes by what your skin color is. Violence happens everywhere in this country, in this world, period. It's happening in Hong Kong, it's happening in Turkey and Syria, and it's happening here. Okay? It happens every single day. We just hear about the minor ones, the major ones, I should say. Turkey being, evading Syria after we pulled out of there, and Hong Kong going through their riots and stuff for the last 4 or 5 months. And then you got the violence of a lady sitting in her house and a cop comes in and blows her head off because, hey, she was in her own house. Gotta take her out. Does that even sound right to anybody? I mean, seriously. I mean, if it does, then what is your problem? I mean, black African American people have been in this country since you brought us over here, okay? And you're always second-vetting yourself. You brought us slavery brought us over here. We were sold to masters and, down south and stuff like that. We were set free finally, but we still got screwed. And then you tell us to go back to our own country. What country is that? Because one reason why I'm saying that is because, hey, you brought us over here. And this being that this is Columbus Day and everything, or Indigenous Person Day, as people call it, I don't understand that. I mean, it's one thing to be mad at us for being here when we just got here. But we have been running around for 400 and some odd years. And yet you still don't want us here. You don't even belong here. And it's like every single time I hear about some kind of racial dividing thing happening, it's like, my God, it's 1,000 damn years ago. And we're still on this BS. Come on. We're all grown adults here, okay? We have been around each other and hating each other and fighting each other for centuries. Since this country was stolen from the English, from the American Indians. We all been fighting each other, killing each other, hanging each other, shooting each other, beating each other up and everything else. And what has that proven? Not a damn thing. The country's still the country. We're still all free, as far as I can tell, or maybe I'm wrong. And we still are on this damn racial stuff. I don't understand that. I've been living in this damn country since the doctor slapped me on my ass. Okay? Since the doctor said, it's a boy. And somebody will find a problem with that not because I'm a baby, not because I got dimples or whatever like that. No, it's because of my damn skin color. And people are getting blown away in their own damn houses just because of that. And it's stupid. If I was to go into a white person's house, somebody I know who house they belongs to, and shoot them, you damn right I deserve to go to jail. And you would all make sure that I would go to jail. Probably for as long as you put that lady in Guyver in jail for shooting Buffin Jean. It's ridiculous. And nobody finds a problem with that. Cops have been killing black people and beating black people up since the turn of the freaking century of last century. The century before that. And the century before that. And they still walk away free to do it again. But in your head, you're thinking, well, it's not me, so I don't give a damn. You should give a damn. Because that could be you one day. You could be flat out freaking drunk. And the cops will find a reason to whoop your ass. And then blame it on you for them doing it. Okay? But black people, oh no, we get shot. We say good morning wrong, we get shot. Hey, how you doing? Paka. Put your hands up. Okay. Kapow. For no damn reason. It's crazy. And it's really ridiculous that still is happening now. So my thing is, we're in this country together, okay? Texas is part of the damn United States. It is. Sorry to say, but it is, okay? There are black people everywhere in this country. Some more than others. But y'all still don't see us as freaking people. Y'all see us as thugs and drug dealers and wife beaters and drug sellers and drug users and everything else in the damn world. I ain't never used a drug in my damn life except for allergy pills and aspirin. And today, migraine pills because I got a freaking migraine that can kill a horse. But that's it. But yet you'll look at me and the first thing that comes to your mind is, he's a damn criminal. I've been a security officer almost 20 years. I have to have a license to do that. So by doing anything remotely stupid, I will lose my license and basically my job. But I can't tell a cop that because the cop don't give a damn. The cop sees nothing but black or brown or whatever the hell he sees. And he sees a threat. So to the family or the son of that woman that got killed in Texas, my God, I am so sorry. That man had no freaking reason to pull his gun out, period, to talk to this woman in her own damn house. No reason at all. And you can't make no excuse for it. And if you do try to make an excuse for it, then you'll know no better than the man that shot the damn girl in the first place. He shot her, he killed her, he murdered her, period. That's it. There's no beating around the bush. Oh, maybe she made a move. No, she made a move in her own damn house, and she still got killed for it. So any excuse you come up with is bull. Because if it happens to you, you be ready to have this man's head on a damn platter somewhere. And we're the same damn way. I mean, and y'all police, y'all should know better. They really should. But hey, what am I? I'm just African American that pays taxes. Who gives a damn, right? Of course not. So, my thing is, they need to throw this man in a next jail or with a name or something. I don't care. Because there was no way and no reason for him to do what he did to that woman. In her own house. I keep phrasing that. In her own house. But we will see what happens down the road. And I guess I will see you when it does happen. I'm just hoping the right thing in my head was what happens in real life. I sort of doubt it, but you never know. This is Robert from DKN. You guys have a nice night. God bless.